It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. More firefighters from Canada are being sent to New South Wales as crews brace for more hot and windy conditions, with temperatures set to soar in the Hunter in coming days. A total fire ban is in place until Sunday, with parts of the region to reach the low to mid-40s tomorrow and Saturday. There are 103 fires burning across New South Wales. 56 are still uncontained. Emergency Services Minister David Elliott says there's no doubt crews are exhausted as they work around the clock.
The numbers are there for the rotation. We're also being supplemented, of course, by other states and international agencies, and I've just received a brief that more Canadians are coming over the course of the weekend. Would I like a fire truck at the end of every street? Absolutely, I would. But at the moment, they do work on shifts. Yes, a lot of them are suffering fatigue.
Seismologists say the 5 earthquakes which have rocked the Upper Hunter over the past 2 days are not related to mining activity. A magnitude 2.1 tremor hit south of Muswellbrook just after 1:30 this morning. It follows 3 earthquakes on Monday afternoon and a 4th yesterday morning. Geoscience Australia says the quakes, which reached 4.4 on the Richter scale on Monday, are too large to be associated with mining activity and are most likely being caused by tectonic stress. More than a dozen people have been treated for bat bites or scratches in the Hunter over the past week. Drought and bushfires have caused the deaths of hundreds of bats across the region. Hunter New England Health says bats can carry the deadly Lissa virus. Hunter New England Health says bats can carry the deadly Lissa virus, and only people who are appropriately vaccinated should touch them. Novocastrians are calling for the federal parliamentary inquiry into the NDIS to visit Newcastle. The Hunter was one of the first sites to pilot the program and may be able to offer valuable evidence about the NDIS's success. Shortland MP Pat Conroy says the opportunity for Hunter voices to be heard is vital.
People are very keen to tell their story. I meet with people regularly who try and contact the media, who try and contact politicians to tell their story, to explain their experience. I was only talking to someone this morning who was expressing her frustrations with how the National Disability Insurance Agency was working. So I know that there are a ton of families that want to tell their story.
The Premier is facing more pressure over worsening air quality in the Upper Hunter. Almost 30 health organisations across the state have released a joint statement labelling reduced air quality a public health emergency. In the past year, the Upper Hunter has recorded more than 960 air quality alerts, prompting the opposition to call for more public health warnings and services. Shadow Health Minister Ryan Park wants the Premier to commit more resources to hospitals in communities impacted by heavy smoke. Applications for Maitland Council's Youth Week grants are now open, and young people and local groups are encouraged to apply. These grants can fund activities and events around the Maitland region. Council's Emily Liven says it's a great opportunity for young people.
Young people are the future of our cities, and having celebrations in Youth Week enable us to have events and activities that help raise awareness for youth issues in the area, but also give young people an outlet to express themselves. And what's also good about them is if young people are involved in the planning and running of events, they also develop some important skills and experience.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Jets coach Ernie Merrick welcomes a redemption shot in Perth on Saturday. After reviewing their poor performance against Melbourne City at training yesterday, the Jets have been working on a new game plan. Merrick has no doubt the game was a one-off from his squad after a consistent year.
But overall, I think we've had a good year. We just need more points, we need more goals, and we need to fix a couple of things. And I would say most teams would be saying the same thing at this stage.
The Newcastle Knights have had a tough pre-season put into perspective during their week-long camp at Tamworth. The squad spent their early mornings visiting drought-affected farms to lend a helping hand. Back rower Lachlan Fitzgibbon says the experience was eye-opening to what the farmers are going through on a daily basis, and it was good to give back to people fighting for their livelihood. And Jack Newton is in talks about purchasing a ready-made facility in Cessnock to establish a headquarters and centre of excellence for his Jack Newton Junior Golf Foundation. The venue will include golf courses, a driving range and administration offices. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 32, 1, 34, 44, 7, 33 and 37, and the supplementaries are 26 and 12. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.